Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we're having coffee in my beautiful floral mug. If I had a snow mug, I'd be using that today. We are having a snowstorm here. It's not so much. We've got an inch or so, and it's those little teeny flakes that if they land on your something cold, you can actually see the shape of each one of those individual snowflakes. So that's fun. For me, it's always fun to have snow because it brings me back to my childhood. And we used to look out the window at the streetlight to see how hard it was snowing. And eventually we'd get to the understanding that there would be no school tomorrow. And we'd put on our snow clothes at midnight and go play underneath the street lamp in the big drifts of snow. And so snow has always been a joyous, anticipatory thing. Still holds that for me. So good morning. We've got an interesting set of cards this morning. Some very short, sweet, direct messages. So let's get into it. The overarching message is delve into your spirit self for this. This is from my Healing Room Oracle. It's when I was teaching about creating your own inner healing room. And I invite you to continue to do that process because this is all about you opening up to your authentic self. We are being prompted to do that with these energy shifts coming in. If you're empathic, which if you're watching this video, you are likely to be, and in varying degrees. And the more sensitive you are to the energy, the more interesting ride this has been. So my wisdom to you is to just ride the waves of the energy. Try not to get too focused on what's happening within you, but know that shifts and transformations are happening and allow that to be with ease. So two of my Light Your Day cards came up today, and I'm not going to read each one. I'm going to just read the overarching message. Today's light is royal blue and lavender. It is the message of freedom to be your true authentic self. And your true authentic self is the spirit within your human body. And it is both of who you are, the human and the spirit. We came into this world in the human form to learn certain things, and our spirit is here to help teach some things we wanted to bring through as well. So it's freedom to be your true authentic self with clarity and sweetness. Remember that our thoughts go out and attract like energy, as do our words. So even if you don't say mean things at times, your thoughts go out and bring back that kind of energy. So ask to be given the awareness, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready, when you're creating energy that you don't really want to live in. It's not how you want to move forward, and you will be given the insights as to what your thoughts are doing. And when you become aware of thoughts that are mean, unproductive, and not helpful, just say, cancel, cancel, reverse, and choose a thought that is what you would rather be in alignment with. It is so important to allow the true you to shine, because if you don't, the world will be deprived of all that you are meant to offer it. Having this light infuse your day will allow you to be clear in your intentions. And remember, your thoughts are intentions. We have so much power in the power of our intention to shift the physical maladies that go on in our body, shift our living situation. We have to be clear about those intentions and be very forceful in the choice of intending what we're bringing to us. The breath of life, or the wish, the flower of life card today is wish. Now I'm not real fond of the word wish and hope because to me those are words of powerlessness. They aren't intending. But here is the message in this. When we stand at the edge of wishing well, we throw coins into the well with the hope that something will change in our life. Instead of wishing, have the courage to dive into the wishing well, delve into your depths, and you will find the richness of your soul. As you are immersed in splendor, all is transformed. So again, it is get into your true self. Start recognizing the power you have. I am formulating and in the process of creating a program that I'm going to offer January 23rd called The Mystic Rising. That is the call to all of you to come in and really start standing in your power. Open up to it. Discover what your power is. Discover how impactful it is in the world so you can really start living from that. So it is all very much in line with your true self. You are not here by accident right now in this wonderful, amazing time, which doesn't always feel like it's wonderful and amazing. We are experiencing huge shifts. We're experiencing this world rise into the 5D. It has already, and we as 3D are in and out of that, especially those who are working their authentic spirit gifts and self in this world. And it's a wild ride. It shifts us back and forth. We feel kind of like a rag doll at times and not knowing who and where we are at any given time. So just know that it is exactly how we're supposed to be living right now in our authentic self, with our spirit self coming forward in the power that we were given to work with God, creator of the universe, to create the life that we want, which radiates out to all those around us. And it also brings forth those gifts that we came to offer the world. So just be of the mind that opening up to your true authentic self is where and is a powerful place to live. The breath map card this morning. Approached with appreciation, our breath expands into the portal of our sixth sense. I'll finish this. The angel of our breath speaks only to our innocence, and only by our innocence can it be heard. Breathing up, hear the word I. Breathing out, hear the word hear. I hear. Again, this is owning your power to hear the guidance that you need. And hearing the guidance can often, most of the time, for most of us, means that these thoughts and awarenesses come into our mind. So know that is generally where Creator plays with us. And I was going to say, when you're in tense times and you take a deep breath, at least for me, oh, the relaxation that happens in my chest muscles. I was amazed at how much tension I carry here, and I'm always so grateful. In 2 or 3 breaths, I can release that tension and have less discomfort in the body that it causes, because the tension up here then translates to discomfort in other parts of my body. So when I start relaxing with the breath, which is that life-giving force, and it is that tool by which we can calm, get centered, and ask for the guidance we need and move forward with that. So the very powerful aspect of us living in our true selves is love without condition. In and of our human selves, that really is impossible. But when we bring Creator in, and when we give permission to our guides, angels, and companions to give us greater understanding of situations where we are struggling with others and where we are in judgment, we have that team that comes and helps guide us. That tool that I've talked to you about, that silly, stupid tool I call shedding pure love and joy on everything, is such a powerful way to live, and it is such a powerful little tool. We bring into us the unconditional love, and we send it out into the world. With it, when it goes our heavier, less than loving energy. As we practice that more, we are in less judgment then, because we are more filled with that unconditional love. We then give others more of that love, more grace, more understanding, knowing that the reaction that we are sometimes the receiver of from other people isn't personal. It has little or nothing to do with us. It has all to do with where those people are at. You shedding love on them and offering them that love is a very powerful tool for your balancing and for them to be able to be surrounded by that. It does affect them. You may never see that. it's not really your job to see that. It is your job to give that love because it elevates your vibration, brings you closer to that highest vibration there is, which is love in the world. So, love without condition. Hear the ancient ones. And look at that. It's a gorgeous, it's like a tree almost. The ancient ones, your ancestors, the ascended masters. Know that there is a host of spirit energy available to you in your guides, your companions, in your ancestors. And get quiet enough to hear and know that you have the ability to bring through their wisdom as well. And it is time for you to own that and bring it through. It's interesting. This Carnelian Jasper is speaking to me right now. Honestly, don't know. You can see I lost some of my gel nails. They do not stay on my fingers very well, but this gel stayed a whole lot longer than any other has. The Carnelian Jasper, very much a grounding stone. Carnelian is all about, that, well, it's reddish orange. It is those two bottom chakras, that the grounding one, our base chakra, which has to do with our everyday life. And that's really what we're navigating right now with all this energy that's coming in. For some of you, you're extremely fatigued. Others are feeling the physical malady of maybe some nausea, some dizziness. Some others, it's discomfort, increased pain. Just know that, especially when it's weird stuff going on, it is energy. It isn't sickness, excuse me, or dis-ease. It is energy, and you just kind of wait it out and navigate it. But know that, well, the last card is honor Gaia, and this is this not beautiful? Honor Mother Earth. Again, this is one way. These crystals I've got all over here, this is a beautiful blue lace agate. I am just enchanted with what Gaia has to offer us as tools to help us. Each one of these has a vibration that we can bring into our circle and help balance our energy at any given time. Sometimes it's protection we need. Sometimes it's balance. I would give you an insight as to what these mean, but I have to look most of them up again. Is this just not gorgeous? Doesn't this kind of remind you of the world? This is a selenite crystal ball. Selenite can hold no negative energy. And so as you may feel like you're plummeting and you're in a state of depression, again, energy will bring that. I've got to tell you, I've been having hot flashes like when I went through menopause, and signs that I've had an estrogen surge, like breast soreness, things that are just, at my age, it's like I'm long done with that. But the energy coming in is shifting our physical too. So just relax in it. Know that it is a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive, and that we are the lucky ones that wanted to come in and experience this. If you choose to come at this whole shifting aspect from that place of we are the lucky ones, it shifts your perspective. I get to help in the world. I get to help bring the light in, hold it, because we really are bringing the light to all this darkness. All of this chaos and dissension is probably going to get worse this next year. Strength is what the word is coming through for this next year. Hold on to the truth that the darkness is on the run, and it's like in its last throes of life, screaming and clawing and doing its best to keep a foothold. And we, the light workers who are waking up to our gifts, our truth, start to really living in our power, having that inner mystic rise up and live more fully in our daily life, is a powerful time to be alive and a powerful way to live. This beautiful little spire is magnesite. Very, very much the ethereal energy, that white purity as well. So there's just, I'll have to show you this one too, because I love this. This is a labradorite, one of my favorite crystals. Look at all the colors in that beautiful thing. Very much a a connecting to my higher self type of energy is what labradorite, your spirit self energy, it grows that. So that was the last card, Honor Gaia. Do what you can to get out into nature today in some way. Again, like I said, it's snowing here. I will be on my porch several times today, wrapped in my blanket, enjoying the beauty of that and honoring what that does. You know, for me, snow not only is like a childlike fun thing, but it slows the world down. It covers up a lot of what is not particularly pretty and allows some beauty and peace to be there where it wasn't before. But that slowing the world down, you know, things stop because people have no choice. They can't get out. They can't do the same things that they were doing. So it also allows then time that you didn't have before to delve into a different perspective in life. One that says, okay, I have to shift now. And being able to do that and own the energy that you're in at any given time, work with it, begin to understand it, asking, I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready. Show me what's really going on here. The other thing that's been interesting is I've had to take my rings off regularly the last few days. Couldn't handle the restriction. You'll notice I don't have my normal bracelets on this wrist. The left side has been left less able to handle any encumbrances. Just notice little things like that. You will get guidance about them if you want it, if you're ready to receive it. But know that this is, again, all about you. It is time to step into your authentic self and really start owning the ability you have to shift things in your life, in your body, and in the world. And start playing with those aspects. We are nothing but energy. And so that power of your intention, the energy that you have to direct things in your life, you know, when you really start wanting to understand who you are in this whole cosmic dance that we're doing, it is all within you. I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready. Your divine self says to your higher self, to Creator, God, the universe, your guides, your angels, I am ready to receive insights and guidance to be that powerful change agent I came to be in this world. And trust me, you are. So what a beautiful Wednesday, last Wednesday of 2021. And for many of you, this year was excruciating. There were times in it, for me, it was excruciating. And it's interesting, that time, I've spoken a little bit about my adventure in Florida, which was horribly difficult. I I got the guidance that I wouldn't understand all that was there for me until, you know, for the next couple years, I would really start understanding what I received at that time because it was so difficult. I knew that there was lots of growth for me there and lots of learning. This last week, I found my mind, my energy going to places that I was at in Florida and bringing back in my cousin's energy that was with me at that time. And I still don't understand all of it. I just know that it's such an interesting thing to be all of a sudden, you know, just tootling along and realize that my attention's in Florida for some reason. I'm just going with it and being open, willing, and ready to receive insights and guidance, and know that in all difficult things is always great, great growth. Hold on to that for yourself, especially if you're in the middle of difficult times, and know that this too will pass, and it all is something that we can learn from. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support, and know that I am here if you need to gain some guidance, some wisdom. I am willing to be there for you. Thank you so much. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.